It's July 27th, and I've just come out of a meeting, fascinating meeting, with Foreign Minister Arklay of the Bosnian government. He's a senior Foreign Minister, very experienced Foreign Minister, former ambassador. And we talked very movingly about the Olympic truce and his recollection of the first time that the Olympic truce was actually invoked, which was in February of 1994 during the Lillehammer Games in Norway, when the mortar bomb arrived landed in the market square and killed 89 women and children just going around their business. And he reminded me that the response at the Winter Games in Lillehammer in 1994 was for people to hold up candles to show their solidarity with Sarajevo at that time. So I think he really did understand the significance of the truce and the possibilities of the truce, because the truce was used to broker a ceasefire after that evil attack, to broker a ceasefire during which time there was humanitarian aid which came into the city and saved many lives. But as we left, he asked me to come around to this monument just around the corner from his office, and he told me about how during that siege, which was the longest siege in modern history, 1,000 days siege of this city, that there were 10,000 people killed, including 1,500 children. And the 1,500 children's names, of all faiths and none, were actually recorded on these wheels here. And I have to say that, forgetting for a moment that I'm a politician, and just speaking as a father of children who were born in 1987 and 1990, and you look at these names, and you look at these dates of birth, and you actually find that many of these children were born about the same time that my children were born, but their lives were snuffed out. And I think sometimes it just defies belief. We were just hearing how some of these children as young as 3 were killed by sniper fire. People actually lining a child up in the sights of their gun and pulling the trigger. It just defies belief that people will be capable of that. But that's the evil of war, and that's the need for peace. Also during our meeting, the Minister came up with a great idea, and he said that the United Nations resolution ought to be a resolution which is passed by all of the parliaments of the country, as well as signed up to by the United Nations General Assembly, by the ambassadors and by the foreign ministries. It ought to be debated in all of the parliaments. And I thought it was a fantastic idea that I want to follow up with, perhaps with the Interparliamentary Union, to see if we can actually have them debated in the parliaments around the world, have the resolution on the truce debated and plans for implementation discussed. So it was a very moving, very real discussion. Foreign Minister Arklay understood absolutely what was happening, and that is the reason why I'm actually quite encouraged and also very moved by that whole experience.